What is up, Jungle Gang? We are here with, you know what I mean, with your boy, Baboon, MrBaboon. You know what I'm saying. So, we got a reaction, you know what I'm saying? Top 20 creepiest things caught on dash cam. You know what I'm saying. Hold up, let's see. So, we have, let's see, we're going to turn this down. That down. Hopefully this is good. You know what I'm saying. But we're gonna check. Okay. So let's see. By the way, I'm gonna put the link for the original video in the description. You know what I'm saying. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys can. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 creepiest things caught on dashcam.
Where did you get them? Come here. What are you doing?
For this list, we're looking at the most unsettling footage captured by vehicle dashcams. Which entry did you find the spookiest? Let us know in the comments below. Number 20, makeshift roadblock. If your car is stopped by a makeshift roadblock, it's probably best to remain seated and peel out of there as fast as you can. This dashcam footage captured in Russia shows a man driving up to a roadblock made of beer bottles and tree branches. Beside the roadblock is a car with its hazard lights on. The second the driver stops, a woman gets out of the parked car and begins clearing the debris. As she and another man work, both a car and a person can be seen approaching the roadblock in the distance. Luckily, nothing happens and they both return to their cars. Was this a failed ambush or just a series of events that look like an ambush?
I mean, okay, so first off, I will back up, try to find a whole another way around, or like, otherwise, shit might have got wicked. You know what I'm saying? Cause I could be nice to provoke. Makes sense? Like, especially if you are threatening people I love, then we have an issue. That's an issue. Then we definitely have an issue. And right here, like me, I can't drive, so obviously, I definitely will have someone that I definitely trust or love. So, and as you look, like moving the bill bottles and like those tree limbs tree limbs it looks like. And there was definitely another car, it looks like, in the back. It looks like, yeah, definitely another car in the back. So, I mean, like, to me, this is definitely a sign of, like, something's definitely gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was definitely nothing else that was. You know, like, there's nothing else. There's nothing else that could scream anything else. And what year is this? 2008? No, 2012. This is 2012, bro.
Number 19, karma. Unfortunately, road rage is an everyday part of life, and this footage shows a particularly bad case of it. A black truck passes a man on the side of the road who is standing next to a classic car. About a minute later, that same car drives up to the black truck, and the two drivers share heated words while slowing down traffic. The man in the classic car then throws something at the black truck, and the truck driver angrily cuts him off. And that's when karma bites him. Classic car man swerves into oncoming traffic to avoid the truck, only he does so right in front of a police car. We don't know what that was all about, but justice was presumably served. Number 18, robbing a truck. It's amazing.
I mean, let's take it back, okay?
Ambush or just a series of events that look like an ambush. Number 19, karma. Unfortunately, road rage is an everyday part of life, and this footage shows a particularly bad case of it. A black
Like, hold up. If I'm not mistaken, can I hook up a mouse and use it for YouTube? Huh. Oh no, we're gonna have to test that. But like this whole thing, right? Have to take the headset off real fast. But this whole thing, right? I don't know what it was about, but I'm sure it was earlier. Let's face it. The dude in the truck probably cut the dude off earlier, so I'm saying that's probably what it was.
truck passes a man on the side of the road who is standing next to a classic car. About a minute later, that same car drives up to the black truck, and the two drivers share heated words while slowing down traffic. The man in the classic car then throws something at the black truck, and the truck
See, definitely threw something right there. You know what I mean? You can definitely see it, you know? Like the person said who's ever narrating this, you know what I mean? But it looks like it might be either a pack of cigarettes or a pop can or something. I don't know. Can't really tell what it is. Exactly. You can't really tell what it is. But, I mean, it's definitely something. I don't know what it is. It looks like maybe a pack of cigs. Maybe. But the fact that he does it in front of a cop, I don't get how. I don't know. They both definitely.
truck driver angrily cuts him off. And that's when karma bites him. Classic car man swerves into oncoming traffic to avoid the truck, only he does so right in front of a police car. We don't know what that was all about, but justice was presumably served. Number 18, robbing a truck. It's amazing to think how casual some thieves can be. Luckily, we have footage like this to keep us on our toes. According to the dashcam, this incident took place in August of 2012, and it depicts a man pulling over and hopping out of his car. He casually approaches the vehicle with the dashcam, opens the driver's side door, and retrieves a briefcase. He runs to his car with the case, and the driver pursues. Panicking, the thief decides to stop and dump the briefcase before merging back onto the highway and driving away. Luckily, no one was hurt in the ordeal, but it just goes to show how quickly things can go south.
So what was the point of stealing the briefcase? So what was the point of hopping out of your car and then going in and stealing the briefcase if you're just going to drop it off? I don't be understanding it, bro. I don't. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Someone explain that to me, bro. I want someone to explain that to me. Please, someone explain that to me. I want someone to explain that. Someone explain that part to me.
Number 17, Vietnam tornado. Nature does not mess around, and complete destruction can occur within seconds. In this footage, a man is driving through a village in Hanoi when a tornado quickly approaches. It begins with bits of debris flying through the air, but quickly escalates into sheer madness. In a moment ripped straight from a disaster movie, the driver backs out of the way as the tornado rips through the village. Entire buildings are torn apart, loose objects are tossed through the air, and pedestrians are forced to dodge speeding plates of sheet metal. It's so easy to get injured in a tornado, and this terrifying video proves why. Number 16, giant spider. So just imagine a giant one sneaking up behind you. Actually, don't bother. This footage shows you exactly what that would look like. After a Texas police officer returns to his patrol car following a routine traffic stop, a giant spider can be seen scurrying on the road behind him. Luckily, the footage is a little deceptive. It wasn't a giant mutant spider sneaking up on the unknowing police officer, but a regular spider crawling across his windshield, creating an optical illusion. Giant mutant spiders would certainly be scarier, but this still makes for some very eerie footage nevertheless.
It does. Watch it.
Tallulah, come on, the bus is about to leave.
We just need to add some music with that. Dun, dun, dun,
Spider from outer space.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 15, a speeding car. For police officers, even simple traffic stops are fraught with danger. Cops in Fort Worth, Texas were responding to a stranded motorist on the side of the freeway when they got the scare of their lives. While waiting for a tow truck, they turned their heads to see a speeding car quickly approaching their location. One officer even drew his gun as all three dodged the incoming vehicle. It missed them by inches and sideswiped their cruiser, causing serious damage. Luckily, no one was hurt.
Bro, someone could have really been hurt from that. Bro.
Hurt in the horrifying ordeal. However, 26-year-old Cedric Keith Henson Jr. was arrested for drunk driving and taken to jail. Number 14, Plague of Locusts. Nature itself.
Bro, I just want to say that dude should be charged and taken to jail and everything, bro. He should be, the book should be thrown at him, bro. I'm not kidding. Like, the book should be thrown at the dude, bro. Like, they should throw the book at the dude, bro. I'm not kidding. That's not cool, bro. Like, that's not cool, bro. Like, like, drinking and driving is not even cool, period. Like, you a buster for that anyways, dog. Hands down. You a buster for that. Like, that shit not cool, bro.
Can be very creepy at times. In what looks like a scene ripped right out of the Bible, a truck driver in Dagestan, Russia, spotted a massive cloud in the distance. It looked like a fairly typical dust storm, but as the driver approached, he made a horrifying discovery. It wasn't dust, but millions of locusts swarming the road. The truck continues driving through the swarm as locusts pound on his truck with the force of hailstones. It's not as spine-tingling as a ghost or a robber, but there's something instinctually creepy about being swarmed by millions of bugs, especially when they make that kind of deafening racket. Number 13. Bigfoot? Police dash cams are always the best because you know they're authentic. In May of 2009,
Oh wait, let me just talk about that real fast. Police got the coolest job though. Like real fast though. Like real fast, real quick. They got the coolest job. They get to like drive damn near 24/7. Damn near 24/7, okay? Get to like drive on the roads. Get to see all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff, okay? Literally all kinds of stuff. Like it's crazy what they get to see, bro. Like they get to go out here and see all kinds of stuff. Like I mean, they get to see some crazy shit though. Like they get to see some crazy shit. Like even EMTs, firefighters, and all them, they see some crazy shit too. Like all of them see some crazy shit. Yeah, it's crazy to me though. Because like they don't get paid as much as as NFL and pro players do. Like they get pro players they get paid millions of dollars. Like nurses and doctors and well, I mean I can't really say doctors, certain doctors. Certain doctors get paid a pretty good bit of money, you know what I'm saying? Certain doctors get paid a pretty good bit of money. But police, firefighters, and I'm not talking about your volunteer firefighters. Volunteer firefighters, they don't get really paid. I don't even think they get paid anything, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they get paid a dime. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think they get paid a dime. But the police and the military, all of them, the Navy, all of them, everyone who's under military, the police, nurses, certain doctors, nurses, firefighters, MTs, they don't get paid as I think they should do. I think they deserve to be paid a little bit more. I think NFL and pro players, I think they need to be bumped down in their pay, bro. I mean, I get people pay, take the hard-earned money to go see them. You feel me? But oh no, I'm getting off topic.
police officers were driving down a dark road when they spotted something creepy on the shoulder. Unfortunately, the event occurred at night, and the video footage is old and pixelated, so it's very hard to see what they saw. But judging from their reactions, it was something very unnerving.
What the crap? What was that? Did you see that?
The two seem quite panicked, and they throw on their lights and turn around to investigate, but are unable to find the thing in question.
Please tell me we got that audio, video.
The man later describes it as, quote, a bear on 2 feet. Did these rural police officers see a passing Bigfoot?
That looked like a bear, but it was running on 2 feet.
I didn't want to say bear, but that's what I thought.
Number 12, roadblock. Late night road.
I didn't see anything. Hold up.
In May of 2009, 2 police officers were driving down a dark road when they spotted something creepy on the shoulder. Unfortunately, the event occurred at night, and the video footage is old and pixelated, so it's very hard to see what they saw. But judging from their reactions, it was something very unnerving.
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
The two seem quite panicked, and they throw on their lights and turn around to investigate, but are unable to find the thing in question.
Please tell me we got that audio.
I'm not seeing anything.
Hard to see what they saw. But judging from their reactions, it was something very unnerving.
What the crap?
What was that?
Did you see that?
The two seem quite panicked, and they throw on their lights
I'm
and
not
turn
seeing it,
around to
but, I mean, they
investigate,
said it
but
was
are
hard to
unable to
see with it,
find
so.
the thing in question.
Please tell me we got that on audio or video.
The man later describes it as, quote, a bear on 2 feet. Did these rural police officers see a passing Bigfoot?
Yeah, I mean,
That
I'm
looked
not
like a
seeing
bear
what they
when it
see.
was on 2 feet.
So, I mean,
I didn't want to say bear, but that's what I thought.
Number 12, roadblock. Late night roadblocks are terrifying, especially when they involve dozens of people. This vehicle is driving down a dark freeway when people suddenly hop over the concrete barrier. The driver is forced to stop as a tree has been placed in the middle of the road. The men swarm the vehicle as it backs up and begin hitting it with tree branches. The driver eventually reaches their limit, blows their horn, and simply plows through the obstruction to safety. It's footage like this that makes us hesitant to drive at night. Number 11, masked men. The scariest thing about getting mugged is
bro.
especially when they involve dozens
Look at
of
this.
people. This vehicle is
Look at this, chat. Is that way to slow this down? I thought that was a way to slow this down, bro. I could have sworn I seen it up on the Xbox when I was fucking with it one day. Or not.
driving down a dark freeway when people suddenly hop over the concrete barrier. The driver is forced to stop as a tree has been placed in the middle of the road. The men swarm the vehicle as it backs up and begin hitting it with tree branches. The driver eventually reaches their limit, blows their horn, and simply plows through the obstruction to safety. It's footage like this that makes us hesitant to drive at night. Number 11, masked men. The scariest thing about getting mugged is that it can happen anytime, anywhere. This footage was taken in October of 2014, and it depicts a terrifying robbery in progress. 5 people walk up to a woman's car wearing creepy Halloween masks, though only one is on camera, and the woman believes it's a harmless joke. She even rolls down the window to compliment the masks.
Those are so creepy. Where'd you get it?
However, things quickly turn serious. After a few tense moments of silence, the robbers break into the car, although this is also not seen. All we can hear is the action itself, and our imaginations fill in the rest of the disturbing details. Luckily, the woman was okay and her items were returned after a heroic bystander intervened. Number 10, lost on the highway. In January of 2016, a police officer in Oregon was driving down a dark highway when his headlights illuminated a toddler. The child was running down the road towards
What?
the car, his little arms flailing as he approached the hood. It's an equally tragic and creepy sight. Where did this kid come from? Where are his parents? And why is he in the middle of the highway? Luckily, this story has a happy ending. The officer eventually reunited the child with his parents and heard the tale. They were at a nearby community center cleaning up after a family gathering when the toddler slipped out of their sight and left the building through an open door.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Get your first deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house.
For sure.
Sign up today.
That's what happened. For sure. Someone left the door open.
Number 9, trees falling. Australia is a crazy place, as our next entry will also attest. This dashcam footage was captured on December 29th, 2014.
Before something crazy happens, can we just look at it and just say how pretty it is? And how much I want to smoke in Australia? Can we? All that talk about Boone and your shit went out again. All that talking about Boone and your shit went out again, dog. But like, I like to smoke in Egypt, even though it's illegal. So I know I can't. So I know that's not gonna happen. Even though the ancient Egyptians had cannabis. Throwing that out though. Fun fact of the day.
In Victoria, Australia. The area was suffering a windstorm, resulting in some debris striking the windshield as the car drove down the country road. That is, until an entire tree collapses on the road directly in front of the car, quickly followed by several others. This is a terrifying video showcasing the merciless and unpredictable nature of, well, nature. If the car had been traveling just a little bit faster, or if they had started their drive just a little bit sooner, they would have been squashed by a falling tree. Number 8. Hooded man screams at car. In May of 2015, a man was driving down a dark road north of Sydney, Australia, when he encountered a parked truck. A hooded man then approaches the car, and the driver slows down. As the car passes the hooded man, he screams into the window, and the driver speeds away in total fear. The Newcastle Herald reports that the driver's wife, who was driving about a minute behind, was also accosted by the hooded man. The anonymous woman told the paper, quote, "I almost stopped before I could go around this guy, and as we went past, he just lunged at our door." The police were called and found the man sleeping inside the truck. He was charged with possession of crystal methamphetamine. Number 7. Taiwan rock slide. If the video of the toppling tree didn't startle you, then this one surely will.
Damn. So that dude was definitely geeked. He was tweaking, bro. Alright, good. Don't do drugs, kid. Smoke the weed. Of course, if you're at the age, if you're not at the age, don't do it.
While driving along a road in Taiwan, a horrifying moment was captured in which a falling boulder nearly crushed a car and its occupant. Just as the cars are driving under a mountain, a boulder explodes from the hillside above. The heavy dirt showers onto the white car in front of the driver and knocks it off course. When the debris clears, an almost 300-ton boulder can be seen teetering right next to the car, having missed it by mere inches. Turns out, massive rocks, steep hills, and rain do not mix. This is also like something from a disaster film, and it makes for terrifying viewing. Number 6. Lightning. On June 11, 2014, an Australian man named Mitch Baker was driving his car through an evening thunderstorm. The dashcam footage begins with Baker pulled over, his headlights illuminating the grass before him. Immediately after he begins driving, a bolt of lightning strikes his car in a brilliant flash of light.
Damn.
Accompanying the flash is a creepy and somewhat empty metallic sound, like something was slapped onto the car's hood. Luckily, both Baker and his vehicle were okay, the only damage being a warped brake disc. Despite walking away from the ordeal, Baker was likely left shaken and feeling quite lucky. Number 5. Family escapes storm. The rising winds, dark skies, and mounting fear in this clip give us shivers every time.
It's here. If your light is green or not, I'm getting out of here. Go this way. Away from the storm.
In August 2020, Brooke Porter drove into Grimes, Iowa with her children, only to find herself in the middle of an insane windstorm.
We are legit in the middle. Crap. What's wrong? Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Realizing that the storm is all around them and thinking fast, she makes for a nearby store. Once in the parking lot, she tells the kids to just run and hustles them out of the car.
Just run. Just run.
But in the crazy winds, the last kid tumbles down and has to be helped up by his mother. Fortunately, they did all make it to safety. Whew, we are out of breath just watching it.
Missed the shot. Saved it. Blue moonlight sky.
Number 4. Ghost Call.
This mysterious driver tricks cops into thinking he's about to pull over. Then all hell breaks loose.
We all know about ghosts. Some of us may swear to have seen one. But what about ghost cars? If dashcam footage is anything to go by, this is not a rare phenomenon. In Russia, someone captured a car that seemingly comes out of nowhere in the middle of a busy intersection. But perhaps the most famous footage of a ghost car comes from this police dashcam footage. During a chase, the driver spins his vehicle around, drives past the police car, and then seemingly vanishes into thin air.
For a moment, it appears as if the driver and his car have disappeared into thin air.
The police catch up to him, but then the car seemingly drives through a metal fence, successfully evading the police. They can only watch in amazement as the red taillights fade into the darkness.
Even watching it again, cops are unable to make sense of it. All they see is an intact fence and nothing more than the vanishing taillights of what the Garden City PD has come to call the ghost car.
Number 3. Creepy roadblock. While driving the New Jersey Turnpike late at night, a man named Ivan Tuktin encountered a creepy sight. In front of him were 2 traffic cones, a black car, and a man wearing jeans. The dashcam clearly shows the cones and car, and all that is seen of the man are his blue jeans walking towards Tuktin's vehicle.
What's going on?
Run his ass over, bro.
Can I help you with something?
Feeling suitably creeped out, Tuktin weaved between the traffic cones and sped away. It's certainly creepy, but the police believe it to have a relatively harmless explanation. After investigating the scene and arresting 2 men, the police learned that their car had run out of gas on the highway and that the man had put down traffic cones in a misguided attempt to get help.
Because of his quick thinking, Tuktin considers himself very lucky.
It's scary to think that's the world we live in today.
Number 2. Clown. 2016 was a weird year. For some bizarre reason, people began dressing up as clowns and terrorizing innocent people.
Oh shit! He's right after us! Hit it! Hit that bitch! Hit that!
As you can imagine, various clown sightings were captured on dash cams. In October 2016, 2 creepy clowns were spotted by a police car standing by the side of the road.
Guys, make sure to keep your hands where we can see them, alright?
An even creepier sighting occurred over in Yorkshire, England. While driving down a dark road, a family spotted a clown walking in front of their car. The clown then waved at the car before running towards it. This has to be one of the spookiest pranks in some time, but also one of the most dangerous, as evidenced by the Yorkshire clown almost being run over. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Chelyabinsk meteor.
The images look like something out of a movie, a tiny asteroid tearing through space at a speed of 33,000 miles per hour before streaking across southern Russia.
Perhaps the creepiest and most popular thing ever captured on dashcam is the Chelyabinsk meteor. This meteor traveled and exploded over the Chelyabinsk Oblast of Russia on the morning of February 15, 2013. The meteor was captured by dozens of dashcams around the area. most of which displayed the same thing: a bright streak of light blazing through the sky before exploding in a concussive flash.
And then all hell broke loose. Dizzying explosions shattering windows, knocking these office workers to the ground.
In some cases, the meteor even lights up the surrounding area, briefly turning dusk into day. While it looks like something out of Armageddon, the damage was relatively limited, with 1,500 injuries and 0 deaths reported. It could have been a lot worse, considering the meteor was up to 33 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb.
Scientists say the meteor shower was not related to an asteroid that will fly dangerously close to Earth today, but one estimate suggested this meteor was big, perhaps tens of tons.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Well, there you have it, chat. Look, sorry. Used to live streaming, guys. Well, there you have it, guys. If you guys did like that, make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe. I'm here every day. If you guys do want to catch me live, I'm always live on Twitch. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'm always live. On MrBaboon 23 on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Link is in my bio on YouTube if I'm not mistaken. I will see you guys later. Jungle Gang. Remember, we're always positive. Always rising too.